Monkey King.
Towards any potential regen, Arteezy just being bullied underneath his tower. Samael getting him with the combo. Fada, he'll turn with the barrel with Samael. I said it would.
Very good laning start for NIP.
It really is. I mean, we're starting to see why when you play against Mind Control and NIP, you really have to consider banning out Axe in the first phase. Bottom lane, they've got the lockdown onto Ace. There's not quite enough time though. Now Ace just turns towards S4 and S4 taken down. This Axe that can potentially have a 10-minute blink if Mind Control so wishes to do so. Top lane, they look to play aggressive. S4 will go for the Who Stomp, but the call's there. The spins come through.
Oh, he gets the
dunk is a little early. As S4's surviving with a stick, and they're going to turn it. They're looking for the kill. It's a big one, but they can't get it. Mind Control does finally fall though. EG will take the trade. It's a lot of money for Crit. He gets 500 gold. Fada jumps down. Samael is there as well. Looks to beat down onto Crit. Quick toss back. Samael, but no!
He gets him.
The bounce.
So hard. And he's going for the, I like this build too. He's going for the Echo Saber build. So he's going to get tankier. He's going to be able to make the plays around the map. So Bounty Rune's coming out. Fada trying to secure it with the Wukongs. They're actually throwing Crit back into it here too.
Back in. Boundless out once more. Crit does manage to turn with the Earth Spike. A quick toss to the side. Crit's going to look to try and deny himself the neutrals, but he cannot do so.
Just because he knows that EG, they're putting the focus onto the Axe right now.
Crit, he's starting to bait some action. Fada jumps forward, he'll get hexed up immediately. Samael comes in with a two-man avalanche to toss as well. It's not enough to get the kills though, as Liquid, they're still too tanky. Standing their ground, Fada's down with the Wukong's command. Samael will escape with the Stampede. He gets out of range, S4, straight in, Who Stomp, they punish the Monkey King. NIP trying to dive, a little too aggressive.
Crit also going for that Aether Lens run in this game because they have the toss forward.
Set up for the Hex. Crit's in straight away. Samael jumping forward. They've got the finger as well. A lot of burst. It's enough. Samael gets the kill and now he looks to get out of there. Stampede's pop. Who's up under Mind Control? Silence as well. Crit, can he get out of this though? As the chase is there from Mind Control. Crit falling incredibly low. Gets stoned down. Mind Control gets one. Can they dive for more? They're looking for Samael. They have the slow. If finger comes down, it's not enough. But though Samael too tanky on the Tiny to be burst down by the finger. But the avalanche. Ace, he's in. Into the Tiny. Gets the combo, sets up on Samael. The battle hunker's there on S4. He cannot run away from these heroes as NIP. They're heading over.
They've got global though. That's the one thing. They've got the blink initiation.
You've got to go for those sort of plays.
They got to get some huge jump.
They may lose heroes for it, but they may be able to take an Aegis and a Roche away.
Mind Control on the high ground here. They scout Arteezy.
They've seen him. They get the grab of telekinesis, dragging him into Mind Control's call. They've got Arteezy locked down at the top of the Stampede. Comes in. S4 charges forward. Who's stopped? They haven't got to Mind Control. Mind Control
Arteezy
falls.
gets under.
Arteezy, Sunder, back up to full. Mind Control buys back, but the Chen is dead. He's got Saxa. It doesn't matter no one does it. Mind Control cool. It does. It does. Saxa with the stolen Sunder, bringing Arteezy down low.
Good damage.
You can't really jump on this Morphling, especially with Aegis. Even without Aegis, it's a hard target to get. EG just have to let NIP take the tier 3 tower. They know that Arteezy is still there behind.
Mind Control.
Oh, they found him. Oh, Mind Control.
EG.
They're going to try and jump. They go straight away. Look for the combo to Mind Control. Stampede comes out as well. They're on top of PPD. PPD's gone. They look towards Mind Control. They've got the damage with the Terrorblade. They'll take him down. Fada goes for the Wukong's command on the side. They're trying to head back in with the stolen Stampede. Ace dives forward with the Waveform. Right clicks down Crit. They've found one, but they've lost two. Can they get anything more? S4 goes for the Houston onto Fada, but he's getting kited out. Chased down. Ace into the Terrorblade form. Bam! Adaptive strike finishes off the kill. And their best play is to really sort of utilize the global silence and the Stampede to just get in and get out. They have to look for the sort of the Aegis cheese steal plays. They can't afford to just force a 5v5 whilst they're behind.
Yeah. And NIP, they might just look to take a fight here. They've got the Stampede, S4.
Saxa is going to be able to get a position, pops his own Stampede, but Saxa's waiting it out. Has the catch with the telekinesis, throws him up into the air with the Yule Scepter. They kite him out. S4 is not able to get off the Who Stomp as they'll beat him down. Still 20-9 on the kills. BKB finished for Ace.
Yeah.
As EG, they are going to be found out here, or at least Mind Control will jump. They have got the backup though, EG. Samael goes in straight away, looking for the combo to the Rubik, but it's not quite enough damage.
Fada's here.
Tag teams in. They have the stun, locking down Samael. Samael cannot run. As the boundless strike from Fada brings him down low.
Sure, you can have his explosive starts, but your farm just starts to slow down significantly. So NIP, it's just about map control.
Straight away. Let's see a chance down bottom. They grab in. They get Crit. Jump forward from Mind Control as he looks for the hold on to Fly. Samael's going to go in onto the backlines. Looks for the combo onto Fada. But at this point, it's just not enough damage at all. Boundless strike goes down upon him, but they don't have protection to chase him for more. So he'll be able to get himself to safety, Samael. Only losing Crit for now. Oh, they may make it Fly as well. As Saxa jumps forward. Quick fade bomb. Catch NIP out one by one. Saxa. They do find the jump from Saxa. and they will be able to find him. It's sure it's a Rubik, but it's a pretty fat Rubik.
He's got no buyback
As
either.
I said, he was 6-0-17. That's a good chunk of gold going the way of Sumail. Dead for 70 seconds. Can EG break apart more of NIP? That is the question. As Crit is going to try and slide forward. Turns, gets the stun up, but with the BKB from Ace, he'll get punched down by the Morphling.
Positioning themselves on the high ground here, trying to catch them down when they don't have their Rubik mind control. He's going to be the one walking in.
This is such a risky fight for EG. Can they look for the jump? They get the control, mind control. He gets hooked up. Sumail with the combo. They've got him. EG against all odds, finding two big pickoffs. A courier as well. Say goodbye to your TP scrolls, fools.
Oh, RTZ.
Oh, some TB on TB action, just as we like it here in this meta. As Ace will be quick to run away. Fada.
This high ground vision.
It's 2 dead at the moment on NIP. RTZ with that meta, they are going to make an attempt to roast themselves. It is the Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard. Can EG really get away with this, Sumail? Counterblade up at the moment, he'll look for the jump onto Ace. Global silence as well, they're trying to burst him down. Can they finish him off in time? He's been silenced.
They will.
Got him!
Oh my God.
Evil genius! EG.
With this DD, they want to threaten it. It's actually going to be running pretty much right now, but...
There we go, Mike's drop. Goes straight away with the cool. Have they got the damage to bring him down once? They bring him below. S4 comes in with the stampede straight away. Look for Mike drop. RTZ tries for the Sunder. It doesn't do too much, but mind control may still fall. RTZ Mansa pops it. Turns towards Ace, but Ace, he's got more health than RTZ. RTZ off the ground. Ace being down too. Oh, the Aghanim finger from Saxa. Bursting down the ones. And now can they go for a second attempt on his life? Mind control jumps forward. S4 trying to offer the backup to keep RTZ alive, but he's chain stunned up. RTZ will fall. S4, he cannot run away from this as NIP.
Ward these wards. PPD gets the ward up. Just a sentry though. Puts a secondary one. Ward battle. NIP wins it. EG has to back away here as they don't have much more, but here they get caught.
Onto forward, the global silence is going to be popped. EG chooses the opportunity to fight here. They jump forward straight away. Sumail looking to burst down to Rubik. Rubik uses himself up. The Ghost Center won't save him. Earthspike finishes him off. RTZ looks towards Mike Control with the better. The Sunder takes the life of PPD. He's back up to full. Mike Control. Oh, he's getting pummeled. This damage from RTZ. It's not enough to keep him alive though. As Ace will clean up RTZ. A bit of a whiff there with the Avalanche.
They have to defend this Rax. It's the Megas if they lose it.
Oh, it's so much damage.
It's a DD Morphling.
Oh, this Rax doesn't stand a lot of chance on this bottom lane as Ace pushes in. Flies out of the game, buys back. Sumail leads forward for the Avalanche control. Toss back. They've got the Hex. Do they have the damage? S4 has the Summer Mind control. He's in with the cool on to 2. But they're both to get down. Ace will fall. They kill the Morphic Sunder from RTZ. Takes the life out of the Liquid Mind control. Double kill for RTZ. Coming in from the mid lane. NIP, do they expect this? Are they aware that they're going to play? They're trying to bait with RTZ and his Aegis. The scan comes out though. The awareness is there from NIP. They've scanned this. RTZ does hit shoved to the side. Ace, he goes for the BKB. Sumail tries to come in, but the BKB is already out. RTZ looks towards fight over the Wukong command. Level 25 is down. RTZ, he's beaten down PPD. Crit will fall. Crit, buys back. RTZ turns. Sunder, back up to fall. They have the damage to claim Saxos. 2 dead on NIP. Mind control and Fada trying to hide in the trees, but Ace, he needs help. He's not going to get it. Sumail is on top of him. As Evil Genius is with the wraparound.
He's caught up significantly in farm, actually passing Fada on the Monkey King. His damage is also very significant too at this data. Listen now.
They found him. He has just picked up the Satanic, but is he going to get a chance to bump it? He's not. He's been called.
He's dead for 120. Oh my God.
Oh, NIP, they found him on a little shopping spree. And S4's... Look at what these racks. They've got the buybacks ready right now. If they want to commit back in, and they do. Sumail's got the setup. Buyback comes out from S4. RTZ still holding on to his buyback to get the Hex. Can they fend the full-on lockdown? And Sumail, he's on top of an Ace. Gets the BKB off. RTZ buybacks as well as S4 looks towards Saxa. Ace, BKBs, slides away in mind control. Goes for the call, but the BKB's already out from RTZ. With the metamorphosis, he has the damage. Mind control shot. They get fire as well. They've got the control onto Saxa as who yields himself up, but he's surrounded. Saxa falls too. As EG effectively to Evil Genius's lineup. That's Roshan down to the half. Sumail. He's going to start things off straight away. Fight against the Wukong Samana. They're around the pit. Looks towards RTZ. Sumail and RTZ with the BKB. Sumail with the stamp.
He's going to live again.
S4. It's out side of the pit.
He's been past the cheese as well.
Arteezy popping the refresher on, so he's ready with the second lot of spells to go, and the BKB in search, but the Roshan's gone. Ace will take the ages. They're trying to head into the pit now. Arteezy committing with a BKB. He's got the damage. He's ripping apart this Monkey King, but Fada has the cheat. Fada's back up to full. The stolen Stampede allowing NIP to get themselves away, but EG are hot with the chase. They're looking to keep the control into Microdrop, but Saxa, the telekinesis is going to get cancelled. The top forward there from Samael. Tosses S4 into the two-man Who-Stop. And Fada is the move again. He's trying to find Microdrop with the BKB, and the playback takes him down. Arteezy will force Samael and Crit. They're not done. They're trying their best to look towards Ace, but Samael is falling low. He's run out of energy. Samael will fall.
Oh my God, Fada with the positioning in the tree lines there, having the refresher shard for the Monkey King, sets up a perfect Wukong command. Mind control with the call on Arteezy too.
When they don't have sort of the Stampede at the ready, EG, they do take so much damage from being in the center of the Wukong with S4. Trying to sort of play with them, keep them away from potentially pushing. Samael, he's in. They'll look to wait for Ace to bring him for the damage for Samael. It's enough. No, it's not. Ace will live. It's not enough. It's not enough from Crit. Ace still alive. Mind control tags team straight back in. Jumps forward with a call on to Crit. As Crit and Fly look to be in trouble, BKB comes out from mind control. He's not going to mess around.
Oh my God.
Sets up for them to beat down the Lion. 28 seconds until Arteezy's back, still a full minute without Samael.
They're looking to try to push forward here. They seem to know that those buybacks are not available.
Let's see, here we go. Wukong's command laid down. They need to do as much as they can within this 20-second window without Arteezy in the game. There's no fortification as NIP, they'll take the tier 4s, they're onto the base. Can EG really keep them off with just the three of them? I don't know if they can. It'll be 5 seconds before the turn, but S4 jumps in, Global as well. Crit goes for the combo, lockdown. Can they kill this man in time with the Ace? They must be able to know. Ace kept alive, he'll survive, but Arteezy back in the game. He's in with the respawn. BKB's out, turn towards Fada. They've got the Scotty throw. Fada's been silenced. They've killed the Monkey King. He's dead for 2 minutes, and with the silence to curse, they could look to slow down more. NIP, they're starting to retreat.
They just have to reset. They have to be a little bit careful here.
They lost Fada, but they did manage to bring down S4 and Crit again. But also that play from S4, sure he dies, but just jumping in as it were with that Who-Stop, slowing down them that little bit. You see the frustration from Mike John back in again. Oh, Samael, he's been caught. Mind control. He's got them. He's got the ball. It's under though. Arteezy, can he really survive this? He's healing up with the Satanic. Ace trying to punch back, Fly turning towards him, but Arteezy gets stunned. He's dead. Oh, it's surely all over now for EG.
Holy crap, what a game.
The ancient is exposed. GG is called. And ladies and gentlemen, your victors of game 1 will be NIP.
Holy
Oh, the visage.
That's very nice. Gonna get that level 3 until you have that aftershock available.
So if they're going to get a bit of an attempt here, Samael trying to get in a position for the follow-up arrow. It does have to be a close one. Actually, right-clicking before the arrow connected. So taking the Nightmare off onto himself. He'll jump forward, looking for this attempt. He'll expend another leap. He really wants to find his Fada. Trying with the Juke Fada. Will finally fall. The brain sap from Fly finishes him off. And Samael, he's out of leaps. He's going to look to deny himself to the Ancient, but PPD. A terrible lane for him to play against. So this one is not easy, but it's a little bit better. We are going to see him get jumped on though now, as he is trapped by the Fisher. He'll look for the walk around, flies there with the Nightmare, holds back mind control. Arteezy ticking very low to the Fire Spirits, but not low enough to kill him off. But with the backup from Crit, comes in with a rotation snowball, so bearing down mind control.
Really good control this lane. They're trying to punish him. They're bringing 4 heroes in the
They know he's about to hit 6. They know that they can close the gap easily with a snowball setup. The knockback as well from the flame break into the arrow from Samael. And EG just playing the lanes that much better than they did in game 1.
That means Arteezy's left alone. Immediate TP by PPD.
He does have Sunder, but he can't get it off.
But having that Nature's Prophet, right? That's what we were talking about. That's the X factor that can really come into play in these, when there's those pressure lanes coming out.
Well, to try and get the Nightmare onto Saxa. That cast animation a little too long, so Saxa is able to dive away. We are seeing Crit head over too. I know Saxa has already used the dive. Fly actually coming in straight over the setter behind the tower. Has the Nightmare into the arrow for Samael. They'll move forward, trying to bring down Fada. He'll turn with the nuke, be able to take down Fly, and Fada trying to back away, but the snowball there is coming in from Crit. Will allow EG to take the trade 1-for-1. They get themselves the mid laner, they'll be the happier side.
They're just really trying to punish him before he hits 6. Samael almost level 8 before Fada hits 6 on this Visage.
And Crit, of course, knows. Fly, hunting for a Nightmare. See if they've got the follow-up. I mean, RTZ stepping across. He's only got a few seconds left the meta.
Yeah.
So, not really a kill that those two can attempt to make a go for. Mid lane, S4, teeping in under the guise of the Moonlight Shadow. He has got Lasso. No, he's not got it skilled as of yet. Holding on to the point now and put the point into it. Skills the point in Lasso, so he has the control to drag PPD back. They do get the two-man gust though. Ace moving in, and in fact with a right click for this drag, bringing Sumail incredibly low. Will be able to leap out. Damage over time there from the Fire Spirits will not bring him down as Staris will stop Crit and Sumail chasing for more. Mind control, grabs himself the double damage rune. Sumail wants to finish off this kill, but he's already used all of the leaps. Mind control turns with the Fisher, holds back Sumail. S4 trying to close the gap. The vision is there for the snowball to come in. A gust will be attempted to push them back. Maybe Ace can get the kill and return onto Crit. Oh, the charges though. Crit's back up to full, and now Ace, he's in trouble. He's falling low. He's got back up this time from Fada and PPD. The stone drops come out for the familiars that get S4. He doesn't know this. They've got a lasso. They've got a lot of lockdown and catch between these two. TPs are coming through towards the top lane. Mind control does have an echo slam to buy time for the rest of the team, but the shards and snow will come through. They lose mind control. Can Ace find kills in return? He's got a lot of punch. Crit keeping himself close to reduce the damage for the aura, but it's not absolutely mean the difference in a successful fight. As obviously at this stage of the game, EG they line up with no ways to remove that silence.
Yeah, and look at this Fada. He's kind of baiting. They have a rotation coming up from NIP.
From these familiars, and Fada once that precision aura is out.
And they're looking for
so
more.
much. They will get the dive onto Crit, but he's out of range.
Okay.
Of the vision as mid lane Fly. He tried for the Fiend's Grip, but Mind Control's going to be there with a kickback as Fly will fall. Fada picks up another kill with the nuke. EG will be dissuaded from poking around for more. NIP is still keeping this slight advantage. Just a 2K one. It's a much closer start to this game as EG nowhere near as behind as they were at this point in game one. They're keeping it close, but definite signs of NIP really being able to find that momentum. He's TP'd into this one. Lots of slows coming through. The damage from the familiars. Wraparound comes from Mindstro. He's still got a little bit of time left on that Invis rune. He was seeing if he could find himself maybe on top of RTZ.
Oh, he might actually do it.
I mean, the Invis rune's worn off, but it goes for the Echo first.
Uh-oh.
That's going to mean that RTZ has got the chance to play with the Sunder, get himself back up to full. At the same time, though, Ace finds Crit. The Crit comes out from EG. As he should have no trouble getting on top of his targets. The familiars already scouting out S4, in fact, behind the tower, allowing Ace to come in. Fada there with the sweep off the sideline. So he knows that S4 is going to look for that play, and S4 he cannot do so with the Visage in the game.
And look at bottom. Ace is already setting up.
Oh, Ace.
Oh, he's got a gust.
Oh, I mean, they are playing this beautifully. He didn't even need any help. PPD, he'll turn up for the kill with the Nature's Wrath. But they are outplaying EG here. EG certainly starting to crumble in this game too.
I mean, Ace, with the way that he played this, just jungling and getting the Shadow Blade.
They're playing so fast. The scan.
Oh my God.
They know someone's here, and it's RTZ. Can they kill him off? They've got the Echo. They've got the silence. Oh, NIP. It's absolutely glorious.
And look at this. Fada's like, all right, I'm just going to threaten top at the same time.
They're making so many plays, and EG, they're just making mistakes. They've got to turn this around. That's Mind Control. He's in with the stun.
He's got the cancel on the
as well. It gets the 3 of them.
Oh my God.
It's in. Oh no! Evil geniuses, what are you doing?
We mentioned this game of momentum, and NIP is executing it perfect. EG. Yeah, and Bounty Rune's coming up. They want to try to find a fight here, RTZ.
Always on the front. Familiar's starting to scout. They look for an opportunity. They see the Bane. They'll take the Fly Bane first. Moonlight Shadow comes through. RTZ has to retreat. Moonlight Shadow's out, but they lose both of their supports, EG.
But NIP, they're keeping this momentum going, and they still have their ultis available.
Mind Control team back. He's got the slam available if he wants to play around with RTZ. RTZ trying to lead himself away. Control's there as Shaker holds down. RTZ Sax is coming in for the side. RTZ does get the Sunder off, but the Echo, the lockdown, the Sunray, it's all too much for this Terrorblade as RTZ falls bottom lane. They're just collapsing in onto the racks. They go for the Fiend's Grip, holding down one. Ace getting knocked back into base. RTZ's come back with the defense. They have killed off Ace, but Fada with his familiar stunning up the Terrorblade, isn't it up? It's not! Fada cannot get away with being that deep. EG will push back NIP. That allowed EG to make the game close.
Absolutely. It was all about like that like high ground vision they got twice where they got significant kills. RTZ steps forward.
Oh, he does. They've got their eyes on him.
Oh,
he's right on the front lines. He's got nobody with him, or has he? The Nightmare comes out. RTZ can get his Sunder. Oh, RTZ ready to fight. Metamorphosis out. He turns towards Fada. Fada's trying to run away with the jump forward there from Sumail. They've got the damage.
They get ace too.
They've got the lasso, dragging back the drow. Easy double kill.
Holy crap.
Oh.
They get that nightmare, the slight little nightmare to buy time for the BKB Sunder.
I can't quite believe it. Fly making the save play happening, and Arteezy
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
keeping the game going. They're moving for more with this smoke. They're trying to continue to fight here. They get the shards out. They're looking for Fada. Fada, he pulled back for this. They'll go in with the snowball. Do they have the damage with the rest of the meta? Yes, they
Fada's
do.
dead.
It's a dieback from Fada. Die forward from Saxa. But he's on the front line. Sunder from Arteezy brings it back
Gets
to the
up
full.
again.
The Supernova comes up with Samel and S4. They'll just right-click it down. They're going to be able to kill the egg.
my God.
They get the Phoenix. EG. Oh.
Holy crap.
97% my backside. EG. PPD gets a ward down. Smoke's going to come out from EG. They look for the superior placement. Saxa.
The
He's going to start things off.
but it's in
Dives in,
as
with the BKB in the lead. Samel's going to turn towards it and take the egg down. That's Saxa dead for 100. Arteezy slides forward, looking to start the fight. With the Metamorphosis out, he just rips apart.
Got cheese.
The Visage is dead. They have the snowball out to Ace. Samel's got the damage to bring down mind control. The dust is there. The shards won't quite grab him though. Ace is going to be controlled though by Crit, as Crit is in with the punch. They'll kill him once. They'll almost certainly be able to do it again as Ace will try and bring down Crit with him, but Artsy.
And it's just tough though, right? You're playing versus this just enormous Terrorblade. You have to try to make some type of like miraculous go.
They're trying to go for this mind control. He's in with the Nightmare. It's there. Arteezy gets the BKB Sunder back up to full. They do have a good position with the Supernova, but is it good enough though? It doesn't look like it's Samel. He's in. Takes down the egg. Saxon's dead for 70 seconds. They've got the vision onto PPD as well. As the Nature's Prophet will fall. Yours control onto the Drow Ranger, setting up for the arrow. EG. They've found 4. 2 buybacks coming out. 3 buybacks coming out now from NIP. As EG move up to the high ground, Arteezy, he's got the punches onto Fada and PPD, pushing them back away from this defense. They have no Phoenix. They've used their ultimates here.
Saxa has the refresher shard, but he's dead with no buyback, so they don't even have the potential of mind control refreshing his ulti here.
To pop the fortification, but EG will happily use that time to reposition themselves down bottom. They know with the remainder of this metamorphosis, Arteezy can just continue to stand ground and push on.
Dive, disarm, refresh, disarm, so that he can disarm the 2 heroes. They can hit the egg.
It seems so hard to do that. And now the jump from S4. He's found a grab. He's found Ace. Saxon's going to look to head him, but Arteezy's on the high ground with the BKB. They bring down the Drow. They're going to get the effect as well with mind control. He's trying his best with the echo set. Will the echo off?
It does.
Mind control. He's had it to hold them off. The refresher. The second egg. NIP. Can mind control really carry them?
Are they controlling him?
I think
Are they controlling him?
They've done it. They've got him. He's dead. Oh my God.
What?
Mind control and Saxa pulling out the team fight. Oh, the egg. I think it was 1 hit away from dying.
It absolutely
mind
was.
control.
Mind control and Fada. The chain stun from the familiars from the...
He's ready to go for the ult start back up on NIP. And as long as Ace is careful with positioning, next time they'll have a chance of a full fight. Ooh, arrow coming a little close to Saxa. Will pass by. Arteezy getting away with a lot of damage onto this tier 3 tower. Will be disarmed momentarily by the Phoenix. The Familiar starting to come through. They have hexed him, but still being a little cautious about how they jump in on this NIP. As they know that Arteezy has backup behind him. Fly is waiting in position for that perfect nightmare. Multiple arrows come out. The jump, the agony grab. He's trying to start the fight off. In they go. The snowball out as well. They managed to get the Phoenix. Buyback straight away from Saxa. Buyback as well from S4. Mind Drop throws out the Fisher. Nightmare will be there for Crit. It will not save him. Crit falls. 2 buybacks now from EG. Mind Control's trying to play around with Arteezy. The arrow connects onto Mind Control. Mind Control, Glimmer Cape forced back. Mind Control will be kept alive. As NIP, they still have the full 5 alive. Saxa had to buy back for this. EG, they had to commit 2 buybacks themselves to get back into position to push around it. And S4 will be able to retrieve that gem. Picks it back up. Wasn't picked up yet by NIP.
They refresh. They've got the second meta, second BKB as well for Arteezy. He's trying to finish up.
They still have the Supernova and the Echo Slam. But indeed, the melee right falling low. Mind Control jumps in with the Enchant Totem. The Familiars are on top of Arteezy, looking for the chain stun from Fada. The right clicks from Ace. The lead forward for silence on Arteezy. He's going to fall the wall.
He popped BKB as well.
Forced into the front though. He's going to be out without the ult. No Phoenix present for 2 minutes. As NIP, can they do a lot without that supernova threat? Fisher out onto 2 from mind control. The melee racks are gone. EG still looking to stand tall and push for more. The arrow catches PPD.
They got what they came for, though.
They got the objectives.
They're going to look for the jump forward here.
And there's no real wave clear from NIP's lineup. It's going to be hard to push these lanes back out. Mid lane, easy. He's been fishing for the jump in. S4, Aghanim's lasso grabs the 2 of them. He's killed off Fada. Fada does have a buyback available. If they're getting forced back to the fountain, he'll buy back. Fly goes for the grip, onto mind control. Gus comes out from Ace to silence him. Fly will fall. They take the bane. EG now with just 4, pushing in onto the base. They'll respect the buyback from Fada as they do retreat.
Wait for those buybacks to come back up before they really try to force anything, but they have to be careful to not split up too much.
Oh, it's easy. He's out of the front. Crit is there at the side. They do have a lot of ways to save it. So mind control has to slide himself away. PPD does he actually get knocked off the high ground by the player, but it's poison again. The Aghanim's lasso doing so much here.
And it got Fada, the one who does not have buyback available on the side of NIP.
Time to push. It's a lot of damage and a lot of lockdown gone. Those familiars have done a lot of mind control. Oh no! Oh, they knew he was there. He does have buyback and will use it immediately. But EG with a 5 versus 4 advantage, ready to approach those tier 4s and look to close the game up. What can NIP do? Mind control jumps in. The Fisher, it catches the 2 of them. Do they have the damage to bring him down? They don't. The defensive snowball from Crit keeps Arteezy safe. He's turned Sunders onto S4, takes his life. He'll take an egg as well as he brings down Saxa. NIP falls back to the base, falls back to the fountain.